It's time for some This Old Doom, where we go through old Doom levels and attempt to evaluate their viability as a saleable real estate property. Today we have Steelworks, MAP14 from TNT Evilution of Final Doom, which I could appreciate as someone who grew up in the Upper Ohio Valley in the shadow of the now kind of dormant steel mill industry, where you'll see a lot of abandoned steel mills just kind of sitting there. Few and far between are they actually operational in the modern day, it seems like, let alone resellable. So let's see how this goes today. At least we're starting with a shotgun in what appears to be a pretty wide open area. Let me get a quick save started, because this could get real dicey. Luckily, the exit is right here. We just have to figure out a way to get through it. And of course, before we do that, we would be remiss if we did not scope out everything that this amazing map is going to have to offer. Some disgruntled former laborers here. You can see a lot of warehouse styling, some old boxes. We have an elevator going haywire in the background. Good to know there's still some barrels around, but pretty cool so far. Oh, sorry. This thing in the middle looks like it's going to be problematic at some point. I have a feeling, like, as soon as I grab this key, something's going to go down. Surprisingly, nothing has. Okay. And then this teleporter here is obviously where we came in. So, pretty linear start so far. I don't hate that. Ooh. Another weapon. Okay. And then there's an item there. So we're doing okay. We're looking for 4 secrets also today. So we'll see if we can find those at any point. Oh, looks like we got some lava or blood. I'm going to say it's more lava-based in this case, just because of the nature of the high temperatures that steel mills require to operate. I don't think having blood in them is going to be, unless you're using blood for its iron content, which of course is integral in the steel making process, but perhaps a bit too technical for these monsters to use. So let's see. Let's just go ahead and waste all of our bullets because we can't shoot very good today. So we have some lower areas that we'll have to tend to down there with some almost kind of underhalls type vibes. You can see there's imps among other things down there, so I do want to be very careful. It's not very well lit in this area. We have a door here. We'll take that. See where it leads us. Probably just to trouble. And I can already tell this is going to be a very disorienting experience, because we've got another map that looks functionally identical to where we just were, except for the placement of the items. The enemy placements are kind of similar. And there's a yellow door. We did get the yellow key in the very beginning, so it's definitely styled very similar to some of the OG maps that from Doom 1, which is a nice callback, I think. This is a good aesthetic. No secrets so far. There's a big pool of lava and a body there. We'll grab that very much appreciated backpack. And boy, I'll tell you what, this Final Doom has made me really grow tired of these chain gun guys. So we have an elevated area up here. This is where we killed these guys. Actually pretty good. This level, this map, warehouse, steel mill, whatever you call it, is in pretty good condition. The lighting is leaving much to be desired. It's like we are entering another processing area here. Switch to the pistol for a minute. I don't want to use all of my shells if I don't have to. Yeah, we're dealing with a lot in the way of monsters, barrels, items, potentially secrets, which, again, we have not found any. Now we have these crushing things, which, if I remember, we have to, like, actually walk through them at some point, or at least one of them. Either for part of the level or a secret or both. Definitely gonna... I'm gonna at least switch to the single shotgun. So yeah, as you can see here, we have a rad suit on. We'll carefully go through this one first. Let's see, I hear a lot of monsters, but I don't see them. It's very, very dark corridors here. These do appear to be some of the corridors that we walked by. I see a key in front of us. So we'll definitely be taking that. Let's rush back. Try not to get crushed or anything. I think there's a couple other of these that we can go through. So this has been activated. We do have to run kind of fast across this. We'll check this one out as well while we still have a little bit of rad suit left. Fully go down. Up. We're dead. We are dead. Okay. Let's try this again. Apparently that is not one that we want to be going down. Just this one. Luckily, this is not that much of a detour. Oh, wait, what are you? I was going to say, if I can see an enemy from up here, I would like to pick it off if possible. That will save us trouble later. I don't know where he came from, because I didn't see him during our first forays into those rooms. Almost got crushed again, just not paying attention. Go. Get ourselves out of that. I do think one of these, and maybe it's this one, has a an area we can go, but I'm not going to walk all the way over there to confirm it. Actually, maybe neither of these two have that. Alright, so we have these blue things. It looks like we have to hit the switch to raise that. Very nice. And let's run as fast as we can here. Oh, almost got blindsided by that chain gun guy. Would not have been good. Alright, now we have a red wall. Which sometimes those can hold enemies behind them, I feel like. And up here, this looks like it could be dangerous. So I'm going to let these guys kind of come to me for a second. I don't know how many of them are in here, and I also don't know if this is... Yep, it is. A hazardous floor. They make navigating this area difficult. Trying to conserve bullets here, guys. Something opened behind us, it felt like, but maybe it was just that. Okay. See, a red key. We want to be super careful here, because in the way of weaponry, we have, like, no bullets. And I have a feeling this is going to open up some crazy shit. Did I just hear a freaking spider mastermind outside? I did. Oh boy. Okay, and we have no no weapons really. So this is gonna get super interesting. Some of these guys will shoot each other, which is good for us. But we're gonna basically need to lure them like all the way over here. Oh, come on, John. God. Okay. We have one more left. I'm going to give myself some health because I know I know that we're going to be screwed if I don't. Let's go grab this thing. There's another rad suit back there. There's some health that's very much needed. Grab the rad suit. Go this way. Grab this. Nothing back here. I don't know if we should like actually just go that way. It looks like there's something here. So it may just be like something where enemies teleport in. We'll probably have to come back to that. Let's go through looking while we have the rad suit on. And this is a mess. And now it's dark. That could be because of the rad suit filtering though. Alright, we found a little secret area back here. Not necessarily a secret, but oh my god, really? I mean, these guys, the good thing is these guys are kind of like glass cannons. Like, they don't take much to kill them, but like we're... we don't have ammo of any kind. And that's why I keep nervously saving. What? Look at this, how this is now turned into like a kind of stair-step structure. Meaning we have to really go fast there, but we did do it. And now more monster closets awaiting us. Specifically hit scanners, which we don't have the means to properly deal with. Which is why my health has reached another low point. I'm just turning on God mode to get through this. Until we get some bullets at least. This is not something I enjoy doing at all. But for the sake of showing off the rest of this map, I don't think that we're going to get very far if I cannot properly kill these enemies. So, looks like a lot of little cubby holes have opened up. Let's check these out just to make sure we're not orphaning any item. Finally, some bullets. Good enough for me to turn the God mode back off. I mean, there's not too many enemies left. In all seriousness, we should be okay. It looks like at most 28 of them. We do have the red key now, so we'll be now on that. Looks like, I was going to say, there's some kind of little path that opened here. Still missing secrets and whatnot. How did we get... in the world did we get back here? Oh, did this open up? Okay. Very nice. Come back down the steps. Let's go back into this main area. Remember, somewhere out there is a freaking spider demon, spider mastermind. Still getting shot by things. Would love to know how to get up here, unless it's via one of these as an elevator. I don't know, or is there a way to teleport up there? It looks like there's a way to get up there from the side. I wonder if it's, we probably had to get there from down below, which means we're going to be backtracking a little bit just to check this. Bear with me. Okay, this is the area that goes outside. And presumably to the exit, which I'm not ready to go there yet. We do want to go back this way for a second. What I'm trying to get to is back to that little underhall area that we were in. I think that's going to be where a lot of good stuff is for us. And in order to do that, we have to go back to this kind of hydraulic press area. And go through this first one that we had went through. So let's do a save because this is going to give us some damage, and I'm going to run through here as fast as I can. Did some jumping to try and mitigate the damage a bit. Now, what I want to do is check these walls. Nothing. Okay, so how did we get... Let's go back. I'm going to do a little clipping here just to quickly get back up on this side. I don't want to necessarily clip into what I think are a couple secret areas yet. Just trying to figure out, okay, where do these come from? It may be something where we do need to go back to the main area first. So let's do that and find out. If we can't find it, we'll do some clipping. Let's kill this spider demon. There we go. It looks like there's some nice items awaiting us following the lower of that. This is the exit. We're not ready for it yet, but that's where it's at, okay? What we are ready for, well, we're ready to turn on the old computer map here first and see if we can figure out how to get to this stuff that we have not checked out yet. It looks like this appears to be some type of elevator, although I don't know how that's activated. Unless it's press one of these. Could be. Never know. Oh. I think it goes from that other section. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to get down here. And I am going to put, since we've effectively found the end of the level, I'm going to go ahead and just turn God mode on permanently because I don't want to be doing multiple save scumming and loading. I was really expecting that one of these would lower, allowing us to go up there and then through that section. But that is not the case, at least on this side. Going through here, I don't think it's going to be much different. I mean, there's definitely a path to get there, but not from either side. So, I think we do have to clip up here, because we're going to want to grab these items that are available. This side had, of course, a backpack. It does not look like, I was going to say, either of those... These obviously, that door opens based on going through there. How this is not a secret is really strange to me, but there's plenty of items back here, so let's grab those. Including a chainsaw, which would have been, useful. Okay, that's a secret. About over here. That's one secret. Okay, one secret found! And, what is turning out to be a steal from a price standpoint here, 1.32 million. That's our first kind of price check, although it's been keeping track of the bottom for some time. 3 enemies left, plenty of items. I will turn clipping on as needed. I do see there's like a little hidden wall here, but likely just oh no, it's got a weapon in it. Some type of cubby hole that we don't know how to get to. And let's continue our journey down this way. Nothing in that section. How about down here where we had a lot of hidden areas opening up? This is just a wall. So there's nothing in there. It doesn't look like there's any more section over here as well. How does this open up? Is this a hidden? Yep, this is one of our hidden areas that we don't know how the hell we get to it. I think there's a lot of these maybe like one-time entrance places that we tend to miss because we're so focused on killing all of the monsters that are nearby. That would not surprise me. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it because we've spent almost 20 minutes on this map, and we have things to do that aren't playing Doom. Even though if it were up to me, we would just play this game 24/7. I do want to check in here, and I'm going to turn on the other next level map for this because I have a feeling there's got to be at least one item in here, right? Because it's so dark. There it is. It's just a simple helmet. So that'll drive you crazy if you're looking for 100% item completion. Now we'll check out this area where, I know there's a couple sections back here that we don't know how they open up. This one obviously is a hidden area. We have a teleporter here. A good bit of, or 2 teleporters. Where does this take us? Oh, just outside. Okay, so that's not super exciting, but all right. these sections we scoped out pretty well. These windows just lead back out to the main area. So struggling to figure out where these other secrets are, boss. Unless we missed one, which I think we may have. I think we might have missed one of these ones back in this area. Oh, we were in all these. Okay. What about down here? Hold on, what's this section? This is the one we did not go through. Would have been through here. Another one of these lifts. And as you can see, there's our final monster. And most of our last couple of items. I think there might be a couple up here we didn't grab. Okay, no, those are just lamps. We can't grab those. We would like to be able to. That would make things so much easier. There's a corpse there. Okay, so where are these last two items going to be? That's the fun part of the challenge. Finding these last two little areas. I was going to say there's one shotgun, which you got to remember in OG Doom, your item completion does not involve weapon collecting. So when you see that there is, some type of other, you see that there's a weapon that's out of reach that you can't get to by any normal means, it's very possible that is a spawn point for multiplayer. And that is why that is in there. Because that would not count towards your item completion in a normal, quote-unquote, playthrough of Doom. For all our purposes, we have made those count for the item completion percentage. And as such, sometimes we do need to walk through walls to get to items that otherwise would only be available to us from a multiplayer spawn location. And I'm pretty sure that's what that particular shotgun was, though it may not be. Okay, so we're missing un item right now, just one. We've retraced our steps pretty dang thoroughly, if you ask me. We'll check these kind of sewage pipes down here again, just to make sure. We do have a lot of corpses, so that could make things challenging as well, right? Like, we're dealing with all kinds of potential sprites on the screen at once. Obviously, we've dealt with that pretty well. What about back here? I've probably walked past whatever it is about 50 times. Check back this area one more time. I think these are just demon corpses, so nothing too notable. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that's a corpse down there. I would have thought for sure that would have been it. Sometimes they like to put those items like in, hazardous locations usually. This is going to be a tough one to find. I don't really want to spend all evening on it. Wait, hold on. There's something here. Nope, that's just another corpse. Are you kidding me? Oh. Hold on. There it is. Another spawn point shotgun. That makes perfect sense. So 2.019 million for the Steelworks, which has a lot of industrial capabilities. Probably need a lot more capital than the initial upfront purchase of just the venue to maybe make sure that all this machinery is inspected, is in good working order. Robin Patnall, thank you for your contribution to the Doom lore by creating this map, Steelworks. A little bit long today, but that's all right. It was a little unfamiliar to us. Come back next time for more This Old Doom. Plenty more properties to check out.